Alright guys, so I don't have a lot going on today, but I went ahead and thinned all these plants out down to 1 per cup. I just took out the weaker, smaller of the two. Seems like kind of a waste. I mean, all of these could make food, but I mean, I doubled up just to make sure I would have the right number that I needed. And then a couple of these still haven't come up. So I have left 2 in just a couple of them. There's one over there to make up for the ones that haven't come up yet. But they still might, because let's see, like that one right there just came up this morning. It was an empty cup, so I'm glad I didn't do this last night. Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because I would have left enough. But if those do go ahead and sprout up, then I'll go ahead and take the extra one out of those cups. But for now, there they are. They're coming along. I wish it would get a little bit warmer outside. It's been pretty cold, so I can't put the plants outside really. I mean, I know they're probably okay down to 50 degrees or whatever, but I don't even know that it's 50 degrees today. And the nighttime temperatures are down to 30 degrees even, so there's going to be a freeze. But anyway, so that's that. Alright guys, so since I haven't done very much today, I'll go ahead and walk you guys through what we're going to have for dinner tonight. We got this chicken from the King Cash Saver or whatever grocery store. And it was only $4.62. You probably can't see it, but $4.62 for a whole chicken, and it's 100% natural. So let's see, what weight is it, I wonder? It is 6.16 pounds. So out of this one chicken, I'm going to make 2 meals that will feed all 5 of us. So, you know, for $4.50, 2 meals for 5 people, or 1 meal for 10 people, I guess. But no, it's going to make 2 separate meals. So the first meal tonight, sorry about all that noise, the kids are watching Inside Out in the other room. Anyways, so the meal we're making tonight is like a chicken pot pie. So first I'm going to take the chicken, and I'm going to just boil it in water, basically. I'll throw 3 or 4 chicken bouillon cubes in there, just to give it a little extra kick. You don't have to. But I'll go ahead and boil the chicken for about an hour to an hour and a half, just in water. Okay, also I forgot, so I haven't started yet. There's the water. And there's the chicken. So I haven't started yet. And there's the time. So just to show you kind of how long it might take. Alright, so like I said, this is just chicken and water. And I'm doing it in this size of a pot for a reason. The meal that I make tomorrow, this water that the chicken boils in, this is just going to stay in the pot, and we're going to reuse that tomorrow. And so this size pot was chosen for a purpose. That's why, you know, it's normally this pot would be a little on the small side, but the chicken does go under the water there. So anyway, I just noticed we're out of chicken bouillon cubes, but we do have some of this chicken base left that we got from the Amish store. This little container was only $1 less than that whole chicken, so. But I'm just going to put a little bit in here. If I can. I think that big chunk's wanting to go. Yeah. Okay, there, that's enough. Don't need much. And like I said, you don't really even have to use that at all. I have done it with just the water and the chicken, with no bouillon cubes or base or anything like that. So I'm going to let this boil for about, I'd say, probably an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and a half. and then we'll come back and check on it.
Hi guys, so I thought I'd show you another like kind of food craft that I did today for my blog. I don't know if you can see real good. They are cupcakes, and then they have flowers on top. Sorry, the counter is a mess. We've been cooking and making things and haven't cleaned up yet. But anyway, they are flowers that are suckers with jelly beans, and then I just took tissue paper and made like leaves and stuck them in cupcakes that I made. And so what I used for that were, I got these Yum Earth sour jelly beans and Yum Earth suckers, which were a thing that they sent me to review or to make a craft with, and I did. And this is one that I took out. And what I did basically was I stuck the sucker in a silicone baking cup, put jelly beans around it, and then put it in the oven at 350 and basically just watched until they melted. And then I put them in the freezer to harden them. So that makes like flowers. And that one was stuck in icing earlier. So, and then this one is just a sugar-free peep. So this is tie-dye cake that we have inside of these silicone liners. And again, this was just for a review. So I just thought I would show you guys. The kids are going to have these after dinner tonight. And if you guys ever want to check out any of this stuff, I know that Tim, I think he told you before, our website is...
Several times.
Oh, okay. Well, our website is www.homemakingheather.com. And I usually have at least one contest / giveaway going on. Usually multiple ones, giving away money, you know, food, candy. Right now I'm giving away a cake pop maker and just several different things. So if you want to check out the website whenever you see the stuff like this and want to see what it turns out like, you can always just check it out there. And then that's all I had to say.
Okay, so I don't know exactly, I don't remember what time it was when I started, but I'm pretty sure this is done now. So I'm pretty sure this is done. So it's always kind of difficult getting this out of here. Okay, it wants to come in 2 parts, that's just fine.
Which pretty much definitely means it's done.
Okay, so just to make sure it's fine, I'll go ahead and take its temperature. Well, it's already up to 170.
So that means it's fine already, right? Because isn't it 160?
Some people say 180 on some stuff.
Our chart that we had hanging on the fridge, I thought said 160 something, but maybe
it's past 182 now, so... Yeah, that's over 180, so it's definitely done. So now what we have to do is cool this off, because the next thing we have to do is to tear this all apart into little bitty pieces.
And you don't want to like
with
burn
our hands.
The crap out of your hands.
So we have to get it down to tiny pieces, you know, about like that. About that size.
Sorry about the shadow, you guys. It's really kind of like dark for...
Well, I mean,
I guess maybe not. It's a little dark.
It's getting kind of late, but Heather likes to eat all this skin. I don't like it, but
I do.
I do.
You do too?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm gonna let this cool off a little bit. I'll probably put it in some cold water, and then we'll just start shredding this all up and come back then. Okay, so we've got most of the, about 3/4 of the chicken shredded up here. What's left on here will be what we make tomorrow for the second meal. But this is enough for this, so we put 4 cans of cream of mushroom...
Cream of chicken.
Or yeah, cream of chicken soup in there. And really, we should have 3 cans of mixed vegetables, but
one has gone missing.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I guess we'll survive with 2. And actually, it looks like 2 is going to be enough with all them carrots in there.
Yeah, because as you guys probably remember, he doesn't love carrots that much.
Me?
Well, you or him.
Or at all. So, we're just going to take this chicken, put it in there.
Bobby, he's riding his scooter.
Lennon, stop.
Through the kitchen, if you can hear him.
If you do that again, you'll get a spanking. Now go on.
He's on spring break currently, so he's home for 9 days, so this should definitely be...
He's on my last nerve already.
Yeah, it should be interesting, because well, the thing is he's used to having a lot of, like,
Lennon,
scheduled
knock it off.
activities and interaction and stuff, and yeah, so he's getting in a little bit of trouble.
Keep your scooter in the living room. Stop popping wheelies and making all the noise. Augie is sleeping right there on the floor.
Yeah, Augie's taking a nap. Anyway, so he's used to having, like, kind of structure as far as, you know, okay, we do these centers, we do math, we do, you know, science, blah, blah, blah. Because he's the one that does go to school. Leela, you know, homeschools, and he goes to school. He thrives better, at least for now, while he's so little like this, in that environment. He does good having a really set schedule and being around other little kids. So
anyway, you're just going to mix all this up. It's not really rocket science or anything. You just...
Yeah, most of the things that we make are, you know, fairly...
Most
simple.
of the things that we make are cheap and make a lot so that we can feed all 5 of us.
And they're good, though, because we're kind of... we're a little picky. Like...
No.
I'm not, so far as, like, I would just take, like, macaroni noodles and cook them and just mix canned chili with it and eat that for 2
Yeah, and
meals.
then I'm...
Like, I don't care.
Well, and he's picky about some of the stuff that I'm not, so... But we've found, like, things that work for all of us. Not necessarily the kids, but that's a little bit of too dang bad sometimes, so...
On the pig... The levy, she said
You're the picky eater? Yeah, he is.
Yep.
He doesn't like to eat more than 2 bites at a time, but he wants to eat 5,000 times a day.
Yeah, all day long. Right?
Yep.
He's more of a grazer than an
Mostly I want to eat ice cream.
Alright, so there's that. And then I have...
Ice cream.
Lennon, shush. Oh, he's annoying. Now, what I have done before and is really good is put about an inch thick layer of mashed potatoes on there.
Yeah, that was good that time.
But I'm not doing that this time. We don't have any milk, so...
We're out.
Yeah, so this is what we're doing. But this is the way that I was taught to make it anyway. I just added the mashed potatoes myself. But there are potatoes in the mixed vegetables anyway.
And the way that he and I both were taught to make this, because my parents, well, my dad made this. My dad was the cook when anybody cooked. But anyways, was, are we going to go ahead and bake the biscuits first? Because that's what I was going to say, because we have a different kind of biscuits than usual. But what we were taught to do was just to make the biscuits out of the can, which we do know how to make them homemade also.
I was taught to just take the raw biscuits and just go like that.
But we thought that was a little too doughy for us.
Yes, the bottoms of them are they just stay doughy and it's nasty.
So unlike our parents, we like to put these in the oven.
But I don't cook them all the way in the oven. I cook them just till the bottom is not doughy. And the top pretty much kind of is still a little bit doughy.
Yeah, you can't leave biscuits in our oven too long anyways, because our oven always, seems to scorch the bottoms.
Yeah, it does.
Regardless, if we're watching...
Well, I'm not an adult per se. I don't know how to work an oven. I don't know what broil means. I don't know how to make the heat come from the top and not the bottom and all that kind of stuff. So I don't even know how to operate an oven properly.
Well, neither do I really, which is funny because I consider myself a baker. Like I bake a lot of different things. I haven't lately because my health hasn't been all that good, but I did used to enjoy baking all the time. And still, I really, honestly should sit down and probably read about, how exactly
How to operate
an oven. Just because, well, it's different a little bit because when we've had electric up until we lived in this house, and we have natural gas here.
Electric stoves are the same.
I don't know. I've never seemed to have the issue that we have with the actual stove that we have here as we have anywhere else. I don't know. But I like cooking with natural gas on the stove top better than electric. So, whatever. I don't know.
Okay, so get a shot of the clock and then we'll come back.
And there's the clock. Okay, guys, so I thought I would show you this container that I had out real quick because I'm thinking that maybe some of you buy your food in bulk, and I mean, this isn't going to hold tons, but what you want out in your cabinets or in our little pantry cart or whatever, we're using this. And I got these at the dollar store, but it's BPA free, it's food safe, all that good stuff, and it holds a gallon of something. So we have some with like rice and beans and all kinds of different stuff. I did put this on here for a label, and I just used tape. That way I can erase it or whatever I need to do. And then if you have something that has instructions that you need, like rice or whatever, if you don't remember, you can just tape it to that too. It has a little handle. I know, it's not like real interesting, but it is a good way of storing stuff really cheaply if you buy it in bulk. And I was really happy to find these. We use this in our little pantry storage.
And it's not just for bulk.
Well, yeah.
Because the main reason a lot of people might use this is because they live out in the country.
Mice.
And mice.
Yeah.
And not only that, but freshness.
It has a tight lid. This does, close
but mice
completely.
Won't get in that where they'll chew through cardboard.
So, yeah, it's not just for bulk, but that's just one of the, the added bonuses is because we don't like going to the grocery store all the time, so we'll buy several packages of things, like 3 or 4 boxes of rice or bags, and just put them in a container, and then there you have it, and you can store it easily. And these take up less room because, they're taller than they are wide. So I just wanted to show you that in case you might be interested. And, again, they're from the Dollar Tree, and they are, like I said, BPA free, food grade, all that stuff. I checked before I bought it. Alright, so there was a little bit of a change in plan.
Yeah, I went ahead and made some mashed potatoes because we found some evaporated milk in a can. So
I had some of this hanging around.
Good job just dripping it all over the place.
I had some of it hanging around because I like to use it in soup.
So anyway, I just put a thin layer of these mashed potatoes right on top of it. Ooh, I forgot. I like to put some pepper.
He's a huge pepper fan. I am, on the other hand, not, but...
Yeah, I'm not going to put much because they throw a fit, but I like pepper.
I like it, just not a lot, because he puts so much, usually in the potatoes and everything else, like...
I put some in here, but not a lot.
We all have our, varying tastes. We all try to be at least moderately accommodating to one another.
I like to make stuff that I like, and then all of you just have to live with it.
Or else he just gripes a lot, and he'll make it.
Until they cave and make it the way I want it made. I'm a big baby, that's what happens. But when you're as darn good looking as I am, you can do stuff like that. Oh yeah,
definitely. No, I'll just usually make myself a salad and sit over in the corner and listen to him gripe about how stinky it is. Because I use vinegar.
Oh my
dressings.
Gosh. You could fumigate a drug house with that crap. Alright, so we'll just kind of even this out a little bit here. Because this really is better with a layer of potatoes on there.
And then with this, it feeds, quite a few people, and you don't need anything else. You don't need to make any sort of side or anything, because it has chicken, vegetables, potatoes, and biscuits. It's all there.
Speaking of biscuits, here are the biscuits.
And these are pretty good biscuits.
Not nearly done on top, but slightly browned on the bottom, so we don't get that dough.
Because again, like I said, we do know how to make biscuits from scratch, but a lot of times
These pretty much feel like homemade
these are
biscuits.
good ones, and they're
flaky.
cheap from that new grocery store we've been shopping at. We did, you know, and still do sometimes when we're down there, but shop at a bulk Amish store, and they were selling like bags of biscuits from like, what's that, Reinhardt or one of those food services places that sells to Cracker Barrel. And if you guys have ever had Cracker Barrel biscuits, they were literally the same. Not kind of the same, they were the same. And I bought enough for like, I don't know, we had them for like 2 years. I froze them, and at the end they were a little freezer burnt. But
I don't know that there's going to be enough biscuits in this package.
anyway, so this is a second best option for fast biscuits.
Yeah, there's not enough. But
I don't care for the canned ones.
2 biscuits short.
That's alright.
So we have 3 biscuits. So we have 3 biscuits.
Doesn't it look good?
It's a bit.
Alright, so this whole thing... Oh my lord.
Yeah. It
It's
feeds
probably...
a decent amount.
She knows if you don't want.
I'd say it's a good 8 pounds.
It's heavy, and this is one of those Pyrex dishes. How much does this Pyrex dish hold?
Biscuits. So
I don't know how much it holds, but I paid $13 for it.
So now he's putting it back in the oven. Yeah, you can see our oven needs cleaned. The inside, we cleaned the top.
It stays in there about 25 or 30 minutes, and then it'll be done. Alright, so here it is done. So, I'll just dig some out here. And that is good. So I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog for the day. This chicken has one more meal in it for tomorrow, but for tonight, chicken pot pie. And just so you know how long it took approximately, there's the time. So tonight's vlog might be a little late, but I'm going to eat before I edit and upload it. So that's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow.